make a challenge, but now Sierra Leone in on goal, and they have got one back. The superb chance, Sierra Leone! What a story this is turning out to be. They were dead. The long history of this fixture, it's very much Nigeria that have dominated the head-to-head. Sierra Leone hoping to try and cause a shock, but Nigeria aiming to go third ever CAN tournament. They went to Tunisia 94 as Victor Osimhen tries to sneak in. Sharp goalkeeper from Mohamed Kamara. As they aim to be very busy. Perhaps for Nigeria, but still waiting on that third international goal. Is said he hoped it might be today. Too much pace, but now on the replay. Blink and we'd miss it. And Nigeria have an early lead. Alex Iwobi, the man celebrating. Well, we were just seeing Osimhen's chance with the ball outran him. And as soon as we came back to the live pictures, the ball was in the net. The exact start Garnet Roar would have hoped from his Super Eagles. That space for Ahmed Musa. Now Nigeria with that little warning sends it to Victor Osimhen. Well, he certainly like that. And Victor Osimhen is all smiles. There's a let off for the Super. Go back on the left, Zaidu Sanusi. And it's an absolute stunning third. Well, no wonder it's a shock lick on Kamara's face. But Nigeria sensationally into a 3-0 lead. Was Osimhen again causing problems, but look at it again. On the break is a lovely touch from Samuel to get in on goal. Slips his way through. Well, like he was just slaloming him down the slopes of the Alps. Samuel Chimareka Chukwueze with a stunning solo effort.
Well, good morning. Welcome to Sports Talk on Truth 96.1. Yeah, we bless God for a wonderful weather this morning, where Nigeria takes on Sierra Leone tomorrow at the SKD Sports Complex in Pinzio Plus. Lots of development. My name is EDWIN DOLO, coming to you live from Dupont Road, Pinzio, from our central studio here on Dupont Road. My name is EDWIN DOLO. Like I said, I am here alongside our intern, Howard Sion. She's joining me live this morning. Now I'm in Tapia. It's not here this morning. Like we said, the Sierra Leone national team will take on the Nigerian national team tomorrow in continuation of the Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers there at the SKD Sports Complex. We also hope to give you a lot of development. Liberia failed to honor yet another international friendly. We hope to go live on the line to speak with the Minister of Youth and Sports on the statement released by the Football Association. The Orange 2024 National League is expected to commence in September of this year, according to Liberia Football Association. And Discovery, Mate Enforcers, along with Philadelphia, are the newly promoted Liberia Football Association Second Division Club. The Liberia Kickball Federation threatened $25,000 Liberian fines for a club that will forfeit match. We are also hearing that the government of Liberia is erecting a kickball pitch at the PHP area there for the kickball and federation as well. Surprise, who's the president of the Kickball Federation, will also join us live online to talk about that as well, and what kind of news it is for him and the Kickball Federation. I will now take this time to welcome Howard Sion. Welcome.
Good morning, Edwin, and good morning to our listeners.
And how has it been like? You've been away for some time.
Yeah, I've been managing my work in my own little space. So everything is fine.
Yeah, so thank you so much. So Howard Sion is part of the Miss Naomi Tapia and program that is inspiring young girls to venture us into sports reporting. So she's here with us all of the time, along and with other girls. So I want to say thank you so much for joining us this morning. So like we said, we will be later on going along as soon we are joined by the community media and marketing officer at the Sierra Leonean Football Federation, and Kamara will be joining us live online as soon as he's with us. We're going to give you, and we'll discuss a bit about a game tomorrow, which is to be played at the SKD Stadium, Nigeria, up against Sierra Leone. But that do a little bit with our local development. On the side note, this morning, the Gatton and football fellow, I mean, say football community is bereaved, I would say, and Minicon Edwin Juropem will be laid to rest today at the Johnsonville Cemetery there in Gattonville, I mean, in Johnsonville Township. The funeral service should be ongoing now at the Greater Grace Church in the Tusafi area, and we are told the body will pick up from Abraham Robert Funeral Home. And Juple was a former football player. He lastly served as team manager of Gatton Junior Professional Football Club, and we used to be later where he died recently following a short period of illness. I want to say our condolences to the bereaved family of Edwin Milicon Juple, and one of the most popular football figures there in Gattonville Township. Some of you from there, we listened to Wule Bidia, football analyst Wule Bidia yesterday, giving you a full details about who Minicon was, his involvement with the Liberia Football Association and the Football League in general as well. So we want to say our condolences to the bereaved family of Edwin and Minicon. So the Liberia Football Association 2023-2024 Orange National League will commence on September 5 for the second division in women football, while the first division is slated for September 6. The LFA competition department has revealed. This means the transfer window opens effectively on June 14 and will end on September 4, 2023. The 2023-2024 Super Cup will take place on September 3, 2023 as well. Therefore, clubs will start their players and official registration via the Connect on 14 June and will end on 4 September 2023 here in Liberia. Liberian-born Christian City has joined Portsmouth from Bournemouth. City 21 has signed a 3-year deal for an undisclosed fee. He spent last season on loan with Shortbury Town. Bournemouth has recently increased at least SSR a clause in City's contract to extend it by a further year following the club to earn a fee from his South Coast neighbors. Eligible to play for Liberia internationally, City previously trailed for Pompeii last summer ahead of a potential loan move. Instead, City temporarily played for Pompeii League One rival Strawberries, scoring 7 times in 35 appearances in the third tier. After joining Cherries Academy following release from Reading, City also enjoyed loan spell at Bolton Albion, Polytown, and Weymouth. In total, City made 6 appearances for Bournemouth while on the club rather. Former Neymar United and Watanga FC striker Augustine Otto has now scored in 4 consecutive league games after scoring the opening goal in Tesana 2-1 home win over Aquena in the final fixture of the Egyptian second league on Friday. The two-cap Liberia International concluded the season with 9 goals in 17 games after joining Tesana in January. Otu had a spell in Sudan with Al Merrek before moving to Egypt, where he is said to have attracted interest from top Egyptian Premier League clubs. Otu won the Liberia Football Association 2020-2021 Golden Boots, netting 22 goals for Watanga in that season. Meanwhile, Liberia International Mark Paba, 22, has signed a 2-year contract with Slovenian top club FC Koper after leaving Tabor Cizana. The Liberian fullback joined Cizana on a free transfer until the end of the season in February and appeared in 9 games for the Slovenia private club. Well, and that is the local transfer news from our Liberian players. Thanks to online sports and media group, Liberians Player Update, for always updating us on these major developments. And from so how I got some other stories from the district league, so she will just go through it for while we try to connect with the Sierra Leonean guests to join us live on land this morning. It's all over to you, Howard Sion.
Thank you, Edwin. District number 5 Sports Steering Committee has named Coach Emmanuel Keke and Coach Otello Outline as members of the technical department ahead of the league opening on 30 June. Both Coach Emmanuel Keke and Coach Otello Outline were appointed as head and deputy coaches, respectively, at the District Sports Steering Committee with a mandate to ensure that the district is ably represented in the impending competition. The zonal group revealed that District 5 is paired with District 10, District 12, and District 7. The tacticians, upon receiving their appointments, announced justification process expected to commence on Wednesday, 21st of June at Voca Mission Field. Meanwhile, the Sports Steering Committee of District 12 has appointed Pitani Morbat and Judas Na as head and deputy coaches. Liberian Sport International has reported. Pepe FC coach Morba will serve as head coach, while Na will serve as deputy. District number 12 is paired in Zumbi with District number 7, District number 5, and District number 10. Coach Morba, who took the district team to the semi-final, last year in the annual district tournament, will continue his work and will be assisted by Judas Na, who just qualified Philadelphia Lone Star to the Orange Second Division League. Sierra Leone national team head coach John Kestad has dropped Liberian club Leska striker Ishmael Dombuya from his final squad for the clash against Nigeria. In the just concluded Liberian Top Tier League, Dombuya scored 20 goals while providing 12 assists in just 24 appearances across all competitions. Meanwhile, the Lone Stars arrived in Monrovia on Thursday. Ahead of the Sunday 2023 African Cup of Nations qualifier fixture against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. They are lodging at Boulevard Hotel in Monrovia, having camped for the day at the Softy Arena in Bow City, Sierra Leone. John Kestad had a few of the Samuel Kayando Stadium venue of the game yesterday. The game is being staged in Monrovia after the Sierra Leone Football Association failed to provide a suitable stadium to host the Group A fixture. The encounter will start at 4 p.m. Liberian time. Central African Republic have history in their sight this weekend as they target a fourth qualification for the African Cup of Nations AFCON. CAR had second in their group with 2 qualifying games to play, just 1 point behind leaders Ghana and 2 ahead of Angola, who have faced on Saturday. Switch coach Rio Savo is in the third spell with CAR and is confident his players will be able to cope with the pressure. We are not nervous. The squad are all professionals and we know that this game will be very important, he told the BBC. The landlocked country came close to qualifying for AFCON in 2012 when they beat Egypt in one of the biggest upsets in the history of the competition. They then lost to Burkina Faso over two legs in the second qualifying round.
Well, thank you so much to Howard Sion for she did extremely well. You know, the Pakistan analyst did not frequent with this boss. That was a splendid reading from her. So our talking point, like we said today, will be the Football Association statement that the Ministry of Youth and Sports said they could not sponsor a friendly match for the Lone Star this June. You know, this June and this weekend up to the next weekend is international break for players, for clubs, like for countries to face each other. We are seeing a lot of countries involved with matches. Liberia, you know, we